Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to some more Tales of Arise. Senpai Devout Gem here, and we're literally where we just left off. A lot has happened the last episode. If you did not get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend that you go watch it because we did a lot. All right, we learned a lot, and we also Voron is dead now. All right, well, we hope that he's dead. We found out that he was actually Dahna, which I already knew, and yes, Miguel is deceased. The women in red, we fought what, 3 of them or 4 of them? 3 of them, and then one of them came and took the Renans Alma, and now we're on our way to Rena, which is quite interesting. We're on our way to Rena to see. Oh, do I have to use this to see this master of theirs? And I think this master of theirs is the one that I saw that one video about where you could grind that XP from. But if he's a boss that you can't kill and you could keep fighting him over and over and over and over and over again for XP, does that mean that he's the true final boss? Because that's the question that I have. Because when I had watched that video, you know, it was just a way to farm for XP, and they're like, that's the best, easiest way, is to just keep fighting him for over and over and over again, and use and have the meal thing where it gives you a bunch of XP. I'll take it. All right. That was a fun fight, though. That was a fun fight. Do I have to fight? You know what? Let's just fight these things again, just because.
Can't get out of here. Now we're never. Ignite! That may prove a thorn in our side. No further.
Yo, Vacuum Blade is so powerful. I probably don't have to fight these enemies, but they give me a lot of. Oh no, I have the.
A comfortable win.
I have the more item drop thing on, not the XP. Okay, so that's. I can go over there and get some crystals. There's probably enemies over here, right? Oh no, there's. Oh yeah.
That enemy looks strong.
Brace yourself. This one's tough.
Between heaven and
You picked the wrong fight. Vacuum far enough. Your reflexes will not serve you well here. No, what great ignite. Do it.
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer. Now, you're mine.
Wind astral energy.
Mirage. Eat this. Talon hurricane. Be still.
Now.
In an instant. Impact block.
There you go.
Step back. This one's all law.
Yeah, I have to remember. Well, the thing is, I don't quite remember exactly where that boss is, so that's gonna be another issue upon itself, you know. Because if we're gonna fight him, I would want him to drop like some good stuff. So right now, I've been just dealing with the the rare item drop thing. That's what I have on myself right now. You know what? Let's fight him real quick.
Discourteous, aren't you? No further. Armor won't sink. I'm just time to cross blade. Heal my in the groove.
Not in your dreams.
Awesome. Vacuum blade. Be still. Mirage. The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Breaking storm.
Flaming thrust. Mirage. Take this. These fists have got your name
Well, Law, are you gonna unleash it? Are you gonna unleash it? Are you gonna unleash it? No, he's not.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning Tiger Blade. Okay, cool.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
No, it's a good
We have a
victory.
long way yet to go.
Okay, I could avoid these. Alright, and we're out of here. So how are we gonna get to Rena? And can we do it in this episode? Oh, the sky.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Doe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing, so she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once.
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegis is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back
Oh,
up and running.
but we have a sovereign.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
We have a sovereign.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
The sovereign.
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
The sovereign?
At ease. Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest ranking person in Lenegis right now?
Oh, Dohalim.
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Why doesn't Alphen just...
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegis. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Elde Menancia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid, as people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegis, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Oh, and then the power magically came back on. That's cool.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
That's cool.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in LENEGIS, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept Turnagain's death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in LENEGIS till you get back.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elde Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on LENEGIS who need someone to guide them.
That's true.
Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
Doubt her. I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes.
She's gonna stay, obviously.
We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
Do you think the starship would know where Rena is? What is this? Renan leader. Oh, wow. Wow. I like that. I guess I'll give him this for now. Ah, crap. I had other two things down here. Shit. What is this? This is for the 7. I don't even know leg strike proficiency. I don't even know how and when I'm gonna get that. This is, some of these are for the training, some is for the owls. It's, I really haven't met an owl in a while. Oh, the fish. The fish. I forgot about that. That's
LENEGIS can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without
that's something I have to do off camera.
your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
What?
In one
Sorry,
sense,
Law.
when all is said and done, perhaps I have been a slave this whole time too.
You, a Renan lord? How do you figure that exactly?
I was complicit in the Renan system, bound by its values, resigned to being swept along, without the resolve to take a stand. And when I realized the severity of my mistake, all I longed for was punishment, a lord. And yet my first instinct was to place my fate in the hands of others.
I think I can relate. I couldn't stand watching my people bow and scrape their way through life, but I didn't know what else I could do about it either. The ability to think for yourself and be your own master. That's what separates a slave from a free person. At least, that's what Law's dad Zephyr used to say. Zephyr taught me how to fight. But in doing so, he also taught me how to live.
Even if it means stumbling along the way. If it's on a road
Yes,
of our own choosing, free of regret. Why, that's the road of freedom. Or, to put it another way, so long as his heart is compromised, even the loftiest of kings is no freer than a slave. I think I finally understand now. This Zephyr character sounds like he was a wise man indeed. I only wish I could have met him.
There's just
Oh, he never met him.
so much I wish I could ask him, especially now. I wonder, have I been correctly carrying on the torch that he passed to me?
Oh my god, cutscenes.
How long have you known?
Known what?
Known what? I know, right?
The darkness I carry inside me. You seem to have been aware of it for quite some time now.
Why ask me now? What does it matter? But yes, I have. I've pretty much known that something was gnawing at you ever since we left Menancia.
So basically since the very start of our journey then. Just when I thought I couldn't feel more ashamed.
Leave the past where it belongs. We have no need for it now. You're forging ahead. That's what matters. If my brother could see you, he'd be proud.
Not as proud as he would be of his sister, I'm sure.
Well then, just as well it's not a competition, huh?
Kisara? Anyone at home in there?
Sorry. Did I look distracted?
Among other things. To be entirely honest, I couldn't tell whether you were smiling or frowning.
Thinking about Dohalim, weren't you?
That obvious, huh? I was just
Oh,
thinking how
her
good it is
papi.
to see him moving forward at last. It was always so infuriating, knowing how capable he could be if he just put his mind to it. A prisoner trapped in a cage of his own self-doubt. But now, he's finally beginning to spread his wings. I'm happy for him.
So, then why do you look so sad?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say sad. There's a bittersweetness to it, I guess. It's good and strange, knowing that he won't be needing me anymore. It probably sounds weird, doesn't it? I have this massive worry off my mind. I should be jumping up and down for joy, right?
Must be that maternal instinct of yours at work.
Rinwell's right. You're like a mother bird, finally letting go as her child takes his first shaking and nervous flight from the nest.
A pretty big child.
That's one way to look at it. I wouldn't like to see Dohalim's face if he heard you say that. All this has made me realize I can't allow myself to become a prisoner of my own making like he was. If Dohalim can forge his own path ahead, then I can too. I won't be left behind.
No more cutscenes? Alright, good. I'm over here like, I mean, those little tiny cutscenes, I don't really care about them. But can I forge anything? I'm not gonna set anything, it's fine. Craft. Okay, I have all of these. Perfect. I have I could make this now. Interesting. Just craft. Don't equip, just craft. I can't make this lead. I think this is what that one lady needs. Curse Claw, Chameleon Hide. I think I'm gonna get this once I go to Rena. I have to because dude, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to get these. And you've got, like, you guys seen me. I fought literally every single I've literally fought every single enemy up to this point. I guess we're good for now. Yeah, we could rest. So should I do XP boost from now on? T. What does T mean? Earn 4% more XP boost. T. Attack up T. 16 XP boost. T. More item drop. Makes enemies drop lots more items. See, this is what I've been doing. So this is an XP boost too, but I don't have tuna. XP boost medium. Holy mark makes you harder to detect. Nah, I don't need that. See, it's like this is the best one for now. 38 minutes. This is 28 minutes, but the effect is better. The effect is better. Okay. Now I could just. Okay. So I can't fast travel. So is he gonna keep LENEGIS up in the air, or is he gonna like try to land it down on Dahna? Because I feel like that's the best way to help them, is to land the starship, well, land LENEGIS down on Dahna and then just somewhere off coast, and then, you know, start from there. I don't know. And it's crazy because these Tales game, you know, I always forget how long. I always forget like how long they are, man. They're like so long. I used to play on my Xbox 360. Was it Tales of Vesperia, or I used to play one of the Tales games. I think I have them over there in the corner where all my Xbox games are. And I've never gotten a chance to beat that game because it's so long. I also have Ni no Kuni, which I haven't even beaten, you know, and I had that game on PS3 a long time ago. Now it's on PS4, you know, and I think it's on PS5 now, if I'm not mistaken. We started recording it. Like all these long games, I should make them like an hour long, like 40 minutes to an hour long is what I'm shooting for. The thing is, I'm using a Logitech camcorder, and I just don't know if it's gonna allow me to record that long, like a whole hour length of video footage of my face, so you guys I want the black one, but okay. It's fine. Let's see. Where's Rena at? We're ready.
I thought we'd find answers on Lenegis, but we just ended up finding more questions.
You can say that again.
No, we found
And
some
now
answers.
we have more problems to fix too. Like figuring out how to reform Lenegis.
That can wait for now. We've got more than enough on our plates to deal with as it is. Like figuring out who's really running the show on Rena.
Yeah. Which is why we're going to the Renan homeworld.
All the answers we've been looking for are on that planet. The person responsible for all this. The Red Woman and the Renasalma. The answers have to be there. Are we prepared to finally find them?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have a choice,
What do we
so
do
yeah.
first when we get there?
We know nothing about the Renan homeworld or what we might face once we arrive. We should get a feel for how things are on the ground before we take any serious steps.
It's also entirely possible that the first thing we're going to face is an attack.
If we come across a capital, we should...
What?
What?
What? Oh. Oh shit, that's a lot of red women. Okay, I think we got teleported to Rena, if I'm not mistaken. Because I mean, how else would we get there?
Damn! The hell just happened?
Our course has been altered. The coordinates are pointing to a different destination.
What's that?
The ship's controls aren't accepting my commands. The engine is being shut down.
That's bad, right?
Quite bad. We've
Yeah,
lost
that's
control
bad.
of the ship.
Is all of this the Red Women's doing?
Are they trying to finish us off before we can land?
Everyone! Look there!
Yo, is that Rena? What? Rena is a destroyed planet? Oh man, it's still shooting up power. Oh crap. What?
A flower blooming out of Rena?
But that flower looks like it's absorbing all of Dahna's energy.
And it appears Lenegis is serving as a conduit for that energy to reach here. Could that have been its true purpose all along?
If that's true, do you think the people back on Lenegis are all right?
We can only pray that they are.
Damn it! Haven't they taken enough already? When is this going to end?
The flower of oblivion.
With everything that's happening, we need to get back to Lenegis. Is the ship still offline?
Unfortunately, yes.
Back to...
Even more so than when it lay dormant.
Can you fix it?
Starships are extremely complex machines. One wrong move while we're out here in space could very well cost us our lives.
So what? We're just stuck inside here, floating around? For how long?
I don't believe this. We've made it all this way, and now we're stuck here? We're watching Dahna die before our eyes, and we have no choice but to sit here and starve to death?
Law, calm down! You're not the only one who's worried here.
Right. Sorry.
It's still too early to give up. There has to be a way to get out of this.
Alphen.
Your sovereign powers?
Now what?
The starship, it's back online?
No, this is different. Something is pulling our ship in towards it.
Is that Lenegis? No, what the hell is that?
We managed to get moving, but where are we?
It looks like Lenegis in here.
Do you think we might run into more Renans here? Or those red women?
Perhaps. Someone brought us here. The question is, who?
We haven't been ambushed, so that probably means they aren't hostile. Still, why would anyone want to bring us here?
Hey, Shion!
If they wanted to attack us, they could have done so while we were back on the starship. We should see where this path takes us.
She's right. Interesting.
Shion, just in the nick of time. Here, lend me a hand while I...
No!
What the... Oh, right. The thorns. My bad.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I overreacted.
Again, Law? Can't you even go a minute without putting your foot in your mouth?
Seriously, it's fine. I'd rather that than people feeling like they're walking on eggshells around me. Besides, I'm the one who should be vigilant about not touching you guys, not the other way around.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask. Not being able to touch people, does it ever get lonely sometimes?
I guess I never really thought about it in those terms. It was either accept it for what it was or come undone. Before long, it was just part of my everyday reality. I think I even forgot there was another way to live. Which isn't to say I didn't feel alone. I did. Always.
So numb to your reality, you couldn't even recognize it as loneliness? I don't know how you managed.
It's fine. I know I'm not alone anymore.
But I can't even touch you. No way of lending you a shoulder when you're down? Even Alphen.
I appreciate the concern. Until I get rid of these thorns, I guess I'll have to put up with it just a little longer. But not forever. Alphen promised me that. Maybe it'll be soon, maybe it won't be. But either way, the day will come. And I'll be ready when it does.
Yeah, just hang in
She's
there.
like, I want a big,
One day,
fat
We'll share a
sloppy
big
kiss
warm
from
hug.
Alphen.
You'll see. I promise.
Boo! Ah! What the? Are you out of your mind? This isn't the time for games, Rinwell.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to resist with you looking all jittery like that?
It's called experiencing feelings appropriate to the situation. You ought to try it sometime.
Yeah, but seeing you act all nervous, you're making me start to feel nervous too.
Oh, sorry.
Staying alert is important, but too much caution can cloud your judgment. Try to strike a balance.
That's it. No more cutscenes. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stop it right here. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe this is where that one boss fight is. Maybe, but I'm not too sure. Like always, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. More videos coming up on the channel. I love and I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, I don't know why I grabbed the controller.